What up? What up? What up, everybody? Welcome to
What's
another
good?
Wednesday of the Mother Raider Connection. What is up?
What's
I'm your
up?
boy Cheeto Linus. I am joined by my homie Jeff, New England Raider, Nate, Las Vegas Raider 10, and Jay Raider Baby. What's going on, big dogs? How we doing?
Sir,
What is good, Raider Nation?
What's up, everyone?
Yeah, man. So it's been a couple slow days, which we anticipated.
Yeah.
The whole
Today
legal
was brutal.
tampering term is funny to me because, like, bro, that's really when it starts.
Right.
Right? Because then I guess today was the first official new league year, right?
Yeah.
So happy new
Today, the
league year, fellas.
On NFL Network today, when it flipped to the start time at 4:00, they all pulled out little noisemakers. They had little New Year's Eve hats on.
Did they really?
Yeah, it was actually kind of funny.
See? Yeah, that's
They're
what I'm
like,
talking
"Happy New Year."
Yeah. Jay over here with that Art Shell old school Raider hat, bro. Looking like Art Shell right there.
New hat, new intro. Shit.
Right.
Ooh, there we go.
Tonight, bro.
We got to figure out a way to get that shit to do the whole screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I'll figure it out.
We got, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Probably use Jeff's new tool.
No, yeah.
They're not gonna blast with that fucking thing.
But let's check in with the chat as they slowly start coming in. What up, my boy Robert? What's going on, big dog? How's it going?
What's up?
ENW Mark Raiders, what's going on, big dog? How you doing? Teddy707, what's up? Eric Raider Hater Hunter and Erica, salute to the nation. Just Raider, baby. Who's this guy? But yeah, make sure you welcome to the show. Click and smash that subscribe button, y'all. Make sure you tap on all 4 channels. Hit the like and make sure you're sub and hit that notification one. And then, of course, my boy Sack Raider, Sacktown Mike. What's going on, big dog? Over
What's
here
up?
showing off his new wrench. I made him a mod yesterday.
Oh,
Congrats, bro.
So what's up? What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah.
What's up?
Same old shit.
So yeah, man. First day of the new league year, and it's a little not much really was going on. Like we said, most of it already passed.
Yeah, no.
Free agent moves. Like how you said, moves day in one. So how you guys feeling? Because I've seen a lot of mixed reviews. I've seen people on Facebook wanting to jump off bridges because we let people go. I've seen people on Twitter talking about we ain't making no moves when there's so many to be made. And I'm over here like, which ones are they talking about? Like, who are we like legit missing out on? So Jeff, start off, bro. How you feeling so far with what the Raiders and the new regime have done day 1 and 2?
I'm fine with I mean, first of all, this free agent group is not the best in the world. It was kind of like I said it on Cage Match tonight. It was kind of like it's like a trash heap. It's a who's who of who sucks. So I see what you're saying too about people, screaming about we're not doing anything, we're not making any moves.
Right.
You got to look at it. I mean, the quality's not that great.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we re-sign the guys that
Marcus
have
Banks.
gone now, like Merrick, Hobbs, Spillane, we would have had to have overspent because they just got offered way too much money. I don't know exactly the dollar amount we have left, but I think it was roughly around 40 mil, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about 40.
I mean, just those 3 guys alone, we'd be done. What else are we going to do at this point? And we still wouldn't have addressed the offensive line.
Break up the Atticus.
Crapper ain't going to be it.
Mhm.
Yeah, like it did.
Yeah.
I love the name Kappa Crapper. That's his nickname right now.
With
the AH at the end.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think our home shout out to Taddy707. He agrees with you. Let's didn't overpay for average players.
Yep.
We got a quarterback, so that's a win. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah. What
And
about you, Nate?
We didn't have to trade ridiculous for him either.
No, exactly. Yeah, I
we'll
kind of
get to
feel the
that.
same way.
At first, I was a little hesitant, but now that I think about it, yeah.
Yeah,
ahead, Nate.
I feel the same way. We didn't overpay for the players that we had in house. If you see the people that left, they got absolute bags, and that's good for them. Like, thank you for being a Raider. They got their bags, but I don't think we're approaching anywhere close to what they were offered and what they took. So, I'm not super sad. The only one that really hurts me is Robert Spillane, if I'm being honest, because now our linebacker room looks depleted, completely depleted. So that's the one that really is like
That's true. That's facts.
Mhm. But everybody else, like I said, they got their bags. So kudos to them. Thank you for being a Raider. But we weren't approaching that kind of price that they were asking for. And
Yeah.
then the guys that we brought in via trade, like Geno Smith, you can argue that if he was a free agent outright, he would basically be the best free agent quarterback on the market. And we
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
so I feel better about that. We've had some depth signings, and it's really just to emphasize what Pete Carroll has said throughout this entire process, and that's to bring in people that will compete for jobs. So although we maybe not know these guys super well, they will compete and push each other to get better. So that's what I'm hoping these guys that we have signed so far will do.
Right. No, you're right. Yeah, that is definitely true. And you're right on Geno. I think Geno does go, a lot of under the radar because he's not top 5 or whatever the big names.
Right.
But Geno's been doing his thing, especially with Pete.
Yeah.
So definitely good on that. And being thin at linebacker, that's an understatement right now. But
yeah,
we'll have to see what direction and have faith. What about you, Big J? What's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Good, brother. Good. Salute to everybody. Salute to the chat. Everybody tapping in with us on Wednesday night. I'm feeling good, bro. I mean, you right. You hit the nail on the coffin. Everybody's shedding that I've seen. A lot of people on Twitter shedding on Spytech and Carroll. I'm not to say everybody, but a lot of people are. And I think everything we've done up to this point has proven otherwise, right? We lost Morrig, Spillane, and Hobbs. Realistically, we weren't even looking at Hobbs anymore to come back. I think the main consensus amongst I think most insiders and most content creators is that we knew Hobbs was going to go ahead and depart the Raiders, right? Especially having him injured year after year. And giving us, a little bit more than half a season of work, and to justify paying that man the salary he got, I don't think so. We lost Morrig, and hey, sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. Same thing for Spillane, man. I mean, if you get offers like that, you're dumb not to take it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, but all these positions that we lost, they're all replaceable. They're all upgradable. We're not losing top tier blue chip talent. As you saw, once Morrig left, we had an answer within 2 hours. That was crazy. That was a solid pickup. And looking at the comparables, it is an upgrade. So, and even if you count it, give them the worst case scenario, we're still not losing anything. It's just getting another Morrig at a fraction of the cost, right?
Okay.
We got Elandon Roberts from Pittsburgh that same day, right?
Yeah.
And then I don't know if anybody had a chance to anybody in the chat had a chance to actually check out the highlights, but
that boy can hit.
That boy can hit. That guy's a beast. For
Mm-hmm.
sure. Check it out, guys. I mean, don't take our word for it. Go ahead and check it out on your own. But he's a really solid pickup. Again, fraction of the price. So everything that we've done so far has been smart moves. We haven't been overpaying for players. I know they're starting to dub John as Coupon John now. He's trying to go ahead and take that mantle. But
that's so dumb. Yeah.
I know, but this is a smart move. Watch. We're gonna. I know we're gonna bust out with at least one more big move, sometime this week in free agency, and I feel like everybody's gonna be happy. Everybody's gonna be pleased. We're not gonna hear any more of this shit, and we can move forward, right? But so far, man, all these pickups have been solid in my book for sure.
Yeah. Phase 1 went a little crazy, like how I expected. I expected the backlash from the fans. We get attached to these players as Raiders. They're a Raider. Like, how could you not keep them? How did you not let Morrig go? And then when I saw how much Morrig got, I was like, good for you, cool. But I'm glad we didn't pay him that much. Because then as much as people bitch about him leaving, I wonder how much they would have bitched if we paid him that much, right? Because they were
Well,
already
yeah, that's just
complaining
it. You're
about
damned
how
if you do,
much,
damned if you don't.
Yeah, exactly. There were some people already, you know, blaming Crosby's contract. That's why we couldn't keep these other guys, you know. And then you saw what's his name, Miles, get his contract, which was more than Max's, which is why it was smart, you know, for Spytek and them to do the contract first. You know, that way we set the number, and then of course Miles and Dude from Dallas is gonna want more. Watch, I think he's gonna get even more.
Oh God, yeah.
So I think they're going about it really, really smart. It's not like flashy, I guess, and that's what Raider fans want to see. But it's definitely upgrades, bro. Like when Jay was talking about,
it's
you
not
see the
splashy.
video
There's no one out there in
brought-
this free agent that was going to free agency that was going to be
The
splashy.
splash is going to come when there's a guy that's really worth it, right?
And to me, the splash was Geno, though. If you think about it,
so.
Yeah, especially with the limited amount of quarterbacks.
Yeah, that
that
wasn't
were
even
out
a free agent move. That was
you know?
just downright trade.
Yeah, I mean, unless you were a fan of Sam Darnold and you wanted Darnold here, you know, Geno was
who the fuck's
probably
up,
the best thing they could have done. At first, I was hesitant. You know, the third round pick, that seemed like a lot to me. But then you think about the value of a starting quarterback, not a backup quarterback you're trading for that can hope will start. You know, you're trading for an actual starting quarterback to come play on your team. And to me, I think that's when I was like, okay, that makes more sense to me. Obviously, want to restructure his deal. You know, that cap number is pretty high. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then real quick, Mike, soon, bro, some YouTube's on some bullshit with my page. So I had to submit an appeal. So they stopped the monetization. So I'm just waiting for that to come back. But pretty soon the memberships and the super chats will be back, bro. We'll be back. But you know, you got names out there. I mean, what was it? Byron Murphy was one that I would have wanted. I saw he got a bag. You know, couple other dudes out there.
Speaking of bags, Dalvin Tomlinson got a fucking bag just a little bit
ago.
Did? He got Dalvin Tomlinson. He's going to the Cardinals. He got a 2-year for $29 with just over half guaranteed. Damn. He's from the Browns, so that dude got a hefty payday, bro.
Yeah. And that's what I've noticed is free agency. And I think people forget that about free agency. People will tend to overpay because that's the point of the free agency, right? For these guys to get their money, get outbid by the teams, test the market. I know a lot of people said what was going on with Morrig last year after the last game, that he had his mind made up already, that he was going to test the market and he most likely wasn't coming back, you know. So
we didn't sign anybody today. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
Yeah,
not
yet.
It was super quiet today. Like I was on doing the show with Chris today, and you know, luckily we had a good amount of people in the chat with us. But after a while, it just there was no news. Period. Not even just like for us. Like
and it's not gonna be because most of the big names happen the first day. You know.
Yeah, I'm tabbing on it. Just so you guys know. I will let you guys know once that happens. I'll scream it.
Once what happens. I know that running back that people wanted from the Cowboys got signed, right? Rico?
Yeah, Rico got signed to the Cowboys.
How much did he get? $6.5 million?
6 1/4.
6 1/4. Yeah.
6 1/4. Mm-hmm.
So there are a few people out there. Let me tell you who they are, as far as names, because there's more than them. But these would be the ones that are These are the ones.
There's only one I want right now. That's all.
Who's that?
Becton. That's the only one I want us to push for.
Becton's one of them, right?
All these moves might lead up to that. That might be the big spot.
That's what I was hinting at, because what we really need, right, we're talking about the trenches. Look at what we did. And then we need a guard on that offensive side. We talked about wanting Trey Smith from the get-go, right, before. Even when we were doing our little general manager game. We tried to get that fool, but Kansas City kept them. But it would be fucking great if we can get back then. It would. But right now, as far as running backs, the notable ones, you got J.K. Dobbins, Kareem Hunt still out there. That's another one, right? Nick Chubb. That's my dude right there.
Chubb is available,
right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And
then as far as wide receivers, we got Stephon Diggs, Amari Cooper, Keenan Allen, and then you want to talk about drama, Deontay Johnson. That fool's still out
Did you
there.
see today that Stephon Diggs was working out with Geno Smith?
I did see that.
I'm not mad at that move, bro. I am not mad at that move. I mean,
So I was talking to someone earlier, one of our followers, we chat on IG, and he was worried about Stephon. He thought maybe he'd be another AB. But I'm gonna look. I don't know what happened in Buffalo. Obviously, there was some shit. Whether it was with the coaches, with Allen, whatever, right? But you didn't hear that shit anymore when he got to Houston. And I think that should be a big key part. Because at least with AB, that shit followed him after,
Yeah,
no matter where he went.
No matter where he went, that should follow him. Yeah. So that's why I don't think we have to worry. And then with the coach like Pete Carroll, then you got Chip. My only issue would be probably Chip Kelly, because he does have that reputation of not getting along with players. You know what that would look like. But can you imagine adding a weapon like Stephon Diggs to our offense, but when we already got Brock Bowers? Like that, if we can get anything, and I, like you said, I got a bargain, because it's not like all these teams are knocking on his door trying to get him to come either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Arnie asked the question. We didn't do anything with Geno, so he hasn't signed anything. I think it's going to be tomorrow.
The presser, right?
Because he didn't sign anything yet today. I think that's what's going to happen. Is that's the rumor I heard, is once we get him under contract and a number nailed down. Then you might see us make some moves tomorrow, because then we definitely know what we've got left in our contract.
Right.
They still got to finalize whatever Seattle's covering this year or whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think they're covering nothing, man. I think
you know what? I heard they might, because
I heard
that's
they're
why
covering this year's salary.
Yeah, this year they are. Yeah,
they still got to pay. They still got to pay Donald, man. I don't see that. I really don't see that. I hope so. I hope I'm wrong. This is the one time I hope I'm wrong, because that would help out a lot. But I really think that they're like, hey, you know what? We just gave you Geno. You got to take care of it.
It was kind of like
guaranteed. I don't know what his contract was, but if he had guaranteed money from them, they still owe him that money. Yeah, they traded him away. It's not like he was a free agent.
Yeah,
So
he
still
had
part of his contract. They have to be.
Yeah, but we'll see how that.
Look it up.
Well, the Raiders posted some cryptic message today with the pen and paper.
I was about to say. I was like, y'all didn't see
what does this mean? What does this mean, Raiders? What does it mean?
Yeah.
I was gonna comment under that post and be like, "This is how many free agents you guys have signed," because it was an empty piece of fucking paper.
I know. I saw.
I think the best Twitter message I saw today was fucking Andre James saying "Bye, Raiders."
So he said bye. Nate Hobbs put a little thing. I don't even read that shit. That's why the thing pissed me off when people say, "Oh, he didn't even say bye. He could have said thank you." I'm like, for what? Like, I don't. For what?
Yeah.
Like, yes, you were here. Cool. I love you. You're a good, cool guy. You were cool when you were Raider, but I don't need you to message me on IG and tell me a thank you letter. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, bro.
Come on.
Did you guys read the Nate Hobbs ones or the Andre James one? Like, for real?
I did.
You did?
Yeah,
I didn't. Yeah.
I just saw it.
Brother. They're cool.
I mean, they were cool, but it's not like I don't need that. You know what I mean? It's not like, they say goodbye.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't, bro. You just want to hold on to that anger you have for JJ, bro.
I do. I hate him. I hate that dude.
So when you read those messages, that doesn't hit you right in the feels, like, oh, I feel so good now.
No,
me a goodbye note.
No, man.
It had a little heart on it.
Even when I saw Spillane's, and I did see Spillane's, it was thank you, Raider Nation, and that was it. Like, that was cool. That's all you had to do. Right? That was simple, to the point. Like, there you go.
Oh, so you don't want this whole backstory to like how they came to be and all that
shit.
No, man, I know where you came from. I remember when we got you and how much we hoped, and we hadn't had a decent corner in so long, and then you were here, you were balling for us for a little bit. But
hey, Chris, look, he doesn't have a Shador jersey on tonight. See, look.
No, not today. Why, you want me to wear it? I can get it. It's right here.
No,
throw it on. In front of the camera.
Right. But let's check. More and more people are joining the chat, so let me check in with them. Tyler's got a question. Are Raiders interested in Kupp or Chubb? I don't know if the Raiders are. And now I'll say that about Tom and company. They've kept it really close hush about who they want and where they're going to go.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, anyone's a fucking option at this point. Anyone. I think Raider fans,
they want everybody.
Raider fans want everybody. We want Cooper Kupp. We want fucking da 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 da. How do you guys feel about these two in particular? You know, I want Chubb. I'm cool with Chubb. But how do you guys feel about Kupp and
I
Chubb?
take Chubb now just because there's nothing
cool
else
with
out
Chubb.
there at this point. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
he'd be the best option.
Yeah, when you were listing the running backs that were still available, I was like, Chubb is still, I would take the chance on him, honestly, out of the guys that you listed.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as Cup goes, I don't think we're in on the Cup sweepstakes because I think he's a little past his prime.
But is it really a sweepstakes? I don't think it is.
That's what I'm saying. It was kind of like but yeah.
You know where I would be worried if he went? Kansas City.
You think so?
Yeah, because of the way Mahomes fucking just does some wild shit. Like Kupp would be the perfect receiver for that type of shit. But for us, I don't think it's a fit. When you think about the type of receiver we need a true number one. We need a tall guy. We need someone that can extend the field. Because we got someone, I guess not Kupp, but like Kupp and Kobe Myers.
Right, exactly.
He's a possession receiver. He's a good, solid receiver. But we need that one guy at the next level, And I don't think Kupp is that anymore. I mean, you saw with the Rams. The Rams were willing to let him go because they got Puka, and then they got my boy Tay. Tay's over there now.
Yep.
I saw his IG. He came home to welcome back to Cali sign. So
Bro,
that was nice to see.
how funny would that be if Jimmy, if Stafford goes down?
Stafford goes down.
Well,
I'll be balling.
Stafford will definitely miss a game or two because that's his normal. He normally misses a game or two.
Yep.
So I guarantee maybe Tay gets the cold that week or a flu.
Or his knee's a little sore. Jimmy's gonna throw him a.
You know what? What is it? The one they can't prove you're faking? The hamstring. Oh, my hamstrings. My hamstrings.
Oh yeah.
My hamstrings bother me. The Darren Waller hamstring injury.
Hey, but walking into the locker room, I don't know how that's gonna fucking roll down. I know that motherfucker's receiver, bro. Shit.
James, stop by on his break. Tell us, Raiders, what's going on, big dog? What's going on? James in the house. Marcus Bank, what's going on? Raider Ryan, thank you for always stopping by, man. Appreciate you.
Sir.
Big dog. We really
He was pretty much in all day today watching what on when Chris and I were on today.
Yeah. Raider Paul, what's going on? Raiders. If you ever get to meet Raider Ryan, he's actually a really cool dude in person too. Yeah. I have. Yeah. What is this? Yo, Cheeto, did you see that Roman? No, I did not see that. I will be watching Raw after this. Good thing it's on Netflix. Thank you for telling me.
You don't have it on
maybe
this show's about to be cut short.
Okay, have a good night, folks. See ya.
Peace out. Thank you. We didn't do nothing today. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Nope. On a slow day.
And yes, Raider Ryan, thank you. Appreciate you. Everyone like and subscribe to all 4 channels, por favor.
Yes, thank you.
And support our Raider brothers is much, much, much appreciated. Mark Raider, I saw your subscription. Thank you. I appreciate it. Arnie. I'm looking for the Arnie questions because he always has those, right?
Yeah, he's got a few of them.
We signed 3 starters and the rest are depth pieces for competition. So the starter would be the safety and the linebacker. Who would be the other one? Geno?
Well, he wasn't a free agent signing though.
He's probably talking about Stokes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Stokes is a starter. Yeah, we got JB and you still got Jack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a draft someone.
No, that's what he meant, and he said that Stokes would probably be a depth.
But who would be the 3 starters? Arnie was really. Y'all motherfuckers was really tripping out on my Sanders jersey. Huh? That's a good question, Money Chuck. Gentlemen, how much would Mekhi Becton need for us to sign him? The going rate for guards is what? Anywhere between the 20 and 30 mil range right now?
Yeah, and his price range is about 10.5. So realistically, you probably want to offer him anywhere from 13 to 15. Maybe on, but I think he's still in his he's like in his mid-20s. So I'll probably
we are not. If we get him for 13 to 15 mil, bro, that is a fucking steal. Because these fools are paying for.
All right, his market value is 40. His market value is 4 years, 40.9 mil, so 10.2 a year.
Yeah, so just about 10.5.
He's 25. He'll be 26 by the time the season starts.
Yeah. But the way this shit's going, I bet you that fool gets close to 20.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a
it's
bit
not out
of
of the-
walk-in
yeah.
nature.
And the money.
The way the
That's
market's been going, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Would you guys be mad if we paid Becton 20 mil?
No, I
If
wouldn't.
he
That's about
produces,
half of what we got left, I think. That's
Yeah. Plus, whatever these dudes are good with the Atticus. They're going to restructure people's contracts and shit like that. Yeah.
They'll just roll
Real
it
Talk
over.
Raider
we'll get
Nation.
cap
What up,
money,
bro?
too.
what's
What's
up?
up,
Huh?
AFI? I said we'll get cap money back based on like cutting Minshew, cutting James.
Yeah. The post June
releasing some of that dead weight.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When are we signing anyone else on the opposite side of the ball? That is a good question, Arnie, and that's what we were talking about. But who is it really that you would want to sign? Like, who do you feel is like, damn, we need to go get him besides Becton, right? Besides him.
Yeah, exactly.
I would want him. Or even like I mentioned Diggs. I'm willing to take a chance on Diggs.
Would you take Cooper over Diggs?
No. I would want Diggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love Amari
off an ACL.
I named my dog that passed away Cooper, bro. That's how much I loved Amari Cooper when he was here. Yeah.
Then why wouldn't you want him now?
I don't know. I just remember the whole
reuniting with your dog on the
and
Rainbow Bridge of the Raiders.
he just
What
did not.
What did he do
wanna
on the
be there.
Bills?
Yeah.
At
He had
least
some good
Stephon.
times.
And he had
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
He was
Like,
terrible.
that
on the
would have
Bills.
been his time to shine. Was with Josh fucking Allen.
He
Stephon
was
Diggs
better
at
when he was
least
with Cleveland,
produced.
unfortunately.
He with Cleveland, he was balling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cleveland, he was a little fantasy hero when he was in fucking Cleveland, bro. It
Yeah,
was like,
he
look,
was.
you snuck in there and got you Amari Cooper for the fantasy points
Mhm.
when you had him there, right? Mm-hmm.
I mean, if
getting a quarterback is a splash move, and I think that's what a lot of Raider fans aren't like realizing, bro. Like, how important is it that we have a quarterback? Right? It even slowed down our arguing about who's going to be our quarterback next year. We haven't argued about that shit since.
Not in a while, for sure.
Yeah, because it might be here next year. That's why.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, clearly we still all have our favorites, but like we have a starting quarterback now. So yeah. He said we got the worst running back room, wide receiver room in the NFL. Didn't sign any one of those positions. Why? Because who is out there to really sign? Like, did you really want Najee Harris here for $9 million?
Yeah, exactly.
And the year just started today. It's okay.
Right. I mean, there's still receivers out there. It ain't like there's someone's out there. It ain't like T actually hit the free agent market, Like they tagged him. So it's gonna cost more to get T Higgins because now you got to trade for him and you still got to sign him.
Yeah. Well, also, like, we've been talking about this running back class as far as the draft goes for the longest time, and it's so good. Like, honestly, if we don't even sign a running back, I'm completely fine as long as. And now we have like 4 or 6 round picks because of the comp picks that we got. So
we got 10 picks now in total.
Okay, so
turn those
we
into
we need to settle something. The 2 6-round comp picks we got for this draft are based on last year's free agents that we lost, not the ones that we're losing now.
Correct. We'll get those next year.
Okay, because people swear that we're getting our ass reamed because we're only getting 2 6-rounders based on who we lost this year. I'm like, no. It don't work that way. It's who you lose with who you get, right? And how much they play. You got to remember, last year we landed Wilkins, who was a big fucking free agent.
Yeah.
And there's other parameters that cause you to gain or lose draft picks too. Because where is it? I gotta find it. Hang on. There's 2 teams that are losing draft picks in this draft because of stuff that happened in 2022. I saw that today too. I was like, wow, that's interesting. I never knew that. I forget who it was.
I know the main thing is the amount of free agents you lose.
It's still shit that comes up from years ago.
Yeah. How much game time, how much play time they get. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the Commanders and Chiefs? They lost comp picks because they tampered with.
That was the tampering thing.
Yeah,
right.
And that was a couple of years ago already. So it's like it takes a while for some of this to catch up. What if you forget about it and all of a sudden you lose they weren't 6-round picks they lost either. I think one of them was a third.
See, now losing a third is huge. I mean, that would be a punishment.
Big.
Losing a third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that's cool. We got additional 6-round pick. You're right, Nate. And we talk about the draft between the 4th and 6th round being the meat and potatoes. Who said that? Jay coined that phrase, right?
What?
Does 4th to the 6th round being the meat and potatoes of this draft?
The 2nd and 5th round of the meat and potatoes.
Oh, 2nd of the 5th round. Okay.
Second and fifth, yeah. Second of the 5th round of the meat and potatoes.
The only reason I say that because I've seen a lot of mocks, a lot of different people, right? And they have one of my favorite running backs, who I think is so underrated, and Travis Etienne, his brother, right? Etienne plays for Georgia. A lot of people have him in like 6th, 7th round fucking running back.
Yeah.
Right. And I could see like if we got an extra fucking 6 rounders and he's there, you better grab that motherfucker. Because I'm telling you, that kid can ball, man. That kid can play. Yeah.
Well, the guy that me and Ren keep trying to push on every show is Khalil Mullings. And Khalil Mullings is going to like 7th round.
You and who?
Me and Ren.
Oh, I thought you said Ren. I thought you were talking about Mitchell Rents. I'm like, what? Why?
You're arch bro.
No, Ren.
Fucking arch nemesis. Now we can't get those.
I know, legit.
nemesis,
Anything close to
bro.
his name, he just like, who? Huh? What?
What, Ren?
No. You talk to him? No.
No.
Yeah.
Taddy's got a little. His running back 1 would be Genty, number 2 Trey Harris, and then number 3 Tate Ratledge. Which one's that, Nate? Tate Ratledge.
He's saying round 1 Genty, round 2 Trey Harris, round 3 Tate Ratledge.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Don't like
See,
that.
Genty, but not at 6. If we did Genty, it would be Shador's not there. Key point number 1. Then you would trade down, right? And be able to get him, I think, a little later, right?
I think even
Dude,
if Graham
was mock draft 2.0 we put out, Shador went at number 30.
I seen that.
And that was because of a trade they made to move up to 30 to get him.
What up, Chris?
Not see that happening at all.
That's not gonna happen.
I hope it does, because that'd be fucking awesome.
My God.
Why would it be awesome?
Because that means we ain't getting them.
Again, that's coming from a place of hate.
Yeah, because
I don't think he's that fucking good. I'm sorry.
Hey, we got a Amari
There's
Cooper
nothing
fan,
about him that makes me excited.
Says he'd be down to sign Amari Cooper.
I would be too. I'm telling you.
You too?
I
Would he
I
want
don't
to come
know,
back?
man.
Would he want to come back?
I heard he doesn't want to.
Yeah,
I
mean,
think
if he
he
doesn't
would
want to,
anyway.
that's one thing. But
It's like Mac, right? They just wouldn't come back.
Yeah, they would. I don't think
Like
they
there
would
was
come
some
back.
bitterness when they got sent away. Yeah.
Yeah.
John Gruden.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I love the way
Arnie
he's
has a
fucking-
good question.
What up, Bron?
What is the confidence level in Geno 1 to 9? Mine last year for Minshew was a 4, and I think that was fucking high, Arnie. But what is your confidence level?
I'll go 7.5
For Geno, his number? Yeah. What about you, Nate? Your confidence for Geno between a 1 to a 9?
I like why 9 though? It's kind of a
Why
weird.
9?
I know.
It's Arnie's scale, bro. Leave Arnie alone.
No, okay.
I have to go like I like Jeff's number with the 7, but I'll go 1 tick down. I'll go with the 6.
With the 6? All right.
Yeah, I'm a 7 too, bro. For
Yeah.
sure. Yep.
I mean, you're gonna look at what he did in Seattle with the porous offensive line. The running game was inept.
Exactly.
I mean,
The running game was good. Don't say it wasn't inept. They had good running backs. Better
Yeah,
than we did.
They didn't do much better than we.
It's because of the line. The line.
Yes,
offensive
the
line,
line.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, he's almost walking into the same situation here, but we're trying to fix it. You know what I
Just
mean?
tell me you wouldn't want one of those running backs over here.
Oh hell no! I'd take one of them in a heartbeat.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dude,
Right.
I would take Nate as our running back over what we had in that running back room. Him run down and turf. Put
Don't
the
test
three of them
me.
back there.
Don't
Put
test
Jay
me.
in there as a fullback.
There you
Fuck,
go.
I'm too stacked to
Fucking
run, so I'm too slow.
No motherfuckers over, bro.
Oh, fucking Chris. I just saw he was here. He said, fuck those goodbye notes. I missed Johnny. And of course, that Shador jersey is trash.
Oh,
There you go.
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here.
What's up, Jeff?
He said, Leo, what new free agent jersey are you going to buy? First of all, I normally go more for the rookies than the free agents when it comes to fucking jerseys. The one I am probably going to get this year once he plays more than 4 games is Wilkins. because I was fucking loving Wilkins before he got hurt.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be Wilkins. As far as like so far that we've signed, maybe a Geno if he starts the ball, because I like to rock our quarterback. But yeah, yeah. He said, I don't want guys that don't want to play because they're always hurt in street clothes.
Yeah, Hobbs, perfect example. Street clothes, Hobbs.
Yeah, he said, heard a guy named T-Mac could be pretty good.
Hey,
there you go. Facts.
Right. Hey, and then remember before it was okay, but who's gonna throw to him? Now we have someone who's gonna.
Now we got an answer.
Right now we got an answer, and it's not Aiden O'Connell.
Yep. See, yes. Jeff's little things went out the window like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, for real.
I erased it the other night on a live show. I got rid of it.
Did you? Did you put in Geno? We
tried. Yeah, it's blank.
Yeah. All right.
It's blank. I didn't put Geno.
Finally have come to terms. There's only a handful of holdouts.
He's like, other than Chason, what free agent from last year roster would we resign? Who's still left? Is Chason? Chason would be the one I want to keep,
Chason,
right?
I think is the only one that I
really
want to keep.
Other than that, I don't see who else you would fucking want to or need to keep,
And then there's sweet ass time on that one. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried.
A little worried with what? With Chason?
Yeah, I want.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're trying to figure out what's going on, and maybe Chason's agent's taking some calls, see if there's some interest from somebody else. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. I don't know.
His pictures. What is his picture of? Tanner Jacks. Like, yeah, I found it when I thought we were getting it.
Russell Wilson.
It's Russell Wilson.
It's
Russell Wilson, my God.
Looking like that dude looks like fucking what's his name? Fuck. What's his name?
Ja, what's going on, Ja? My boy Ja in the house. What's going on? He's like, Leo, I am a different Raider, Ryan. I have talked with him on X before. We will definitely meet one day. Oh, it's a different one. My bad, Ryan. I get confused, bro. I want to see if Pete can get the best. That's right there, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
How's Jack gonna play with this regime, with this new coaching staff? He still has PG, right? Mm-hmm. But now you got Pete Carroll out there. So, man, I want to see Jack Jones succeed, bro.
He's got the tenacity and the build of a second, of a cornerback that Pete Carroll had in the past. You know, I mean, you can see that's what he's doing with this team right now. He's building that secondary up in a familiar likeness. Hard hitters. Especially that kid Chinn. That kid Chinn can play pretty much anyway.
Chinn can bring the hammer, bro. Yeah.
Chinn can take it.
That's definitely a step up from the other two that we didn't re-sign. So I'm fine with that.
Hey, Epps is the other one that's still out there.
Oh yeah, he is, isn't he?
Epps is so it would be Chason and Epps. Yeah.
Omar Epps.
I wouldn't be mad if
Omar
Epps for a good deal, nothing too crazy, too expensive, just for that veteran leadership. I know they're gonna all fight for that green dot though. That's what I like to hear. All these fools, they want that green dot. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Reports say Browns and Giants aren't interested in Water Sanders, so they're trying to sign. Nah, they're just telling you that to you. One of those fools is a quarterback, right?
Yeah, they're trying to downplay it now.
Especially after the Browns re-signed Miles. Yeah.
Well, Russell Wilson's
back from Wilson.
For a visit.
Chubb and Lockett, that's a good one. Chubb and Lockett, I like those two. Yeah. Definitely been getting pushed about me wanting Lockett. Like, what do we need Lockett for? But I just think he's a good receiver. Yeah. Amari, that's what it is, Chris. Amari is soft as baby poo. That's why I don't like it. After drinking the wrong kind of formula.
Softer than my son's poo.
There you go. They say the problem with Jose, shout out to Jose De La Torre. The problem with Mekhi Becton, they say, is he got the Trent Brown vibe. Ooh, I don't like that. They say he doesn't practice hard and they have to push him to watch film, and he likes them snacks.
That's why somebody said it the other day in one of the chats on the show. They said he's coming with snacks in his pants.
Does he really? He's like that guy,
Someone
that
said that
Asian
he's gonna
one
come
in
with
the
snacks in his
replacement.
pants.
Remember that one that was, I'm booking up, coach.
That's like the dude from what's it called? Oh man, the one with Happy Gilmore, fucking Adam Sandler.
the longest yard.
One of the longest yard.
Longest yard, my boy, Joy, yeah, man, I'm starting to fucking blank.
The one who sells all the Big Macs in the McDonald's.
Yeah,
Terry
no,
Crews.
that's not Cheeseburger Eddie, dog.
No, not Cheeseburger Eddie.
No, Joey Diaz, dog. My boy Joey
Oh,
Diaz.
Joey Diaz.
He's a
Like
lineman.
Eddie was.
He has a cheeseburger stuck between his fucking gut and his fucking food up, bro. He's like,
I haven't seen that movie enough.
Eddie was Teddy Cruz.
Like that.
That's
Teddy
hilarious.
Cruz is the one that
Teddy
sells
Cruz
it.
is cheeseburger Eddie.
But he hid it. Yeah, he was hiding like snacks in his fucking
cheeseburger?
trousers and shit.
Ooh, I like this comparison. Hold on. L11, I like this one. And I don't know if Nate or Jay is old enough to remember this dude. Shit.
Oh, shit.
Do y'all think Geno's going to be better
Jason
than
Campbell.
Jason Campbell?
Oh,
when
man.
he
I
was with
remember
the Raiders?
Jason Campbell,
And
bro.
before you talk shit about Jason Campbell, bro, we were fucking rolling with Hugh Jackson on that fucking offense before he got hurt. So if we can get out of him what we were getting out of Jason Campbell, woo, yeah.
I'm hoping for more than that, to be honest with you.
He'll be better than Jason Campbell. He was better.
I think he could be.
Geno Smith is better than Jason Campbell coming from Washington.
Yeah, well, yeah, when we got him coming from Washington, the expectation. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Nate. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if we can get those kind of numbers, bro, we was that team was fucking moving, bro. Yeah. But yeah, thank you, Jose. Good point, bro. I did not know that. How do y'all feel about the Broncos pickups and free agency?
They're
Dude,
moving. I'm not
they're
gonna lie.
stocking up, man.
They are moving.
There's two teams I think that have pulled out top grades in this, and it's Chicago and Denver.
Yep.
Chicago has solidified that offense, and they're gonna protect Caleb Williams this year.
Chicago added the lineman, right? They finally spent that money on the lineman. Yeah,
3 linemen.
Yeah.
And it's funny. Has some breaking news right here.
Go
Raiders signed linebacker Mike Oxmall. I don't even know who that is. That's what he said.
Look him up, big dog. Look him up.
Really? Who? Who?
Huge anus.
Did they get him? Did they get him?
They got me, bro. They got me. I'm not gonna front.
Were they really good?
They for real got me, and I was like, "Who's that?" Damn, that's crazy.
I'm like breaking news. I'm like, hold on, bro. Let me go.
No, that's why I got excited. I was like, "Oh, breaking news!" Damn.
That is funny, bro.
Crazy.
That is funny.
Don't keep me down, so don't
I cannot. I cannot believe that. That's crazy, bro.
That's why I said when you said it out loud, I was like, bro, look it up first.
All I heard you say was breaking news. I didn't even see it in the chat, and then as soon as you said it, I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, as soon as you said the name, bro, I was like, oh my god.
I legit went on my phone. I was like, wait a minute. Anyway.
Oh man. But I will say this about the Broncos, and Jeff brought up another team in the Bears that have done good. The one key part too in their roster is they both have their franchise QB on a rookie contract. So it makes it easier to be able to spend on those offensive linemen like that, bro. Or even with Denver, you think about they already have PS2, right? They had a good defense last year. And now they added Greenwald and Wafonga. I don't care if you like the 49ers or not, bro. But if those dudes can play like they used to in San Fran, in Denver, fuck.
Yeah.
And they gave Bo Nix a safety valve because they gave him Evan Ingram today, too.
Yeah, they got Evan Ingram. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Denver definitely they did their work in free agency. I will say that. They made some
what up, Billy Davis? What's going on, big dog?
What's up, Billy
Davis in the house. Yeah. Why do they call you a sellout, Nate? Because you're wearing a LAFC hat?
No, because Jeff thought I was talking to Mitch Renz.
Oh. I gotta catch up.
Jeff's over here.
He's like, I would like to see the Raiders build their offensive line through the draft. Yeah, that would be good too.
Yeah.
There's definitely some dudes out there that we can get, especially on the inside, bro. Mm-hmm. I mean, think about it. We got 2 of them last year, right? We got Glaze and we got JPJ in the draft. So there's no reason why we can't do that again. Mm-hmm. Raider Paul, which is Henderson at number 6 now. Woo! We went from Howard to Henderson. Okay. No more Dart. So now that we got Geno, people don't want Dart no more?
Hey, hold on now. We're gonna trade down. We're gonna trade down.
Worked up.
Yeah. And then of course Mullins all season from the Wolverines. Chris has been talking about. Mullins.
There you go. See?
We were actually talking about another Wolverine earlier. Me and Chris were with the chat about Will Johnson.
Crazy.
How good Will Johnson is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like what a good pickup he would be. Our boy Raider Run Down. What up, Run?
What's up, Run?
What's going on, big dog? What's going on? Yeah. See, this is the one. His body language when he was with us was off-putting. Yeah, with Amari. Yeah, they're giving you shit. He's like Jeff over here on that Amari bullshit.
He was thrown out there. Jesus Christ. He asked me what's out there for wide receivers or whatever. It was hilarious.
He said, "Fuck Amari, send his ass to the gulag with a pistol."
Oh, for real.
Oh man, I ain't played that game in forever. I gotta play that game, bro. Damn. Hi, Jeff. Is Miss Peggy coming on the You know what, Jeff? With free agency, we do got to get Miss Peggy back on here.
Mm-hmm.
So Jeff
That's
is
not why you're saying it, but
no, I know, but I'm telling you, we should have her back on though. It's been a minute, and you're our Miss Peggy contact. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cooper with AOC, it's 1. With Geno, it's 4. Geno is a top 10 quarterback. I don't know about that. I've been hearing that. Yeah, but I would put Geno in the middle range. Yeah,
I'd go in the 13 to 15 range.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like 12 to 16 area around there.
I mean, it's pretty much where you're ranked.
Yeah. PTS, stop hating on everybody wearing that ugly Miami shit. Hey, those Michigan jerseys are ugly as fuck, bro. Mm-hmm. He said, just change that Morrig number 7 into a Smith jersey. I don't have a Morrig. I don't. I never had a Morrig. I never had a Diablo. Didn't have a Spillane. The only defensive jersey I have is Max. Mm-hmm. And I have like every fucking version of the Raider jerseys and Max Crosby. T-Mac equals Plaxico Burris.
Plaxico Burris? That is an
before all his shit, Plex was good though.
No, he was good, but I think
nobody remembers when he was good though. That's the problem. Everybody tends to remember him after the fact.
Yeah, everyone seems to remember all his fucking off-field shit. Yeah,
shooting himself in the foot is legit. Shooting himself in the foot is crazy.
Hey, but isn't he the one that caught the winning touchdown though? That beat the Patriots? It was Plex. Yeah, I used to love Plex, man. Yeah, I was a low-key undercover Steeler fan back in the day because I used to rock them in Madden all the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pray for our guy Chris, man. Ain't nothing wrong. He just had a long night at Midnight Road, so now he's thinking T-Mac is Plex. Max, what's going on, brother? Welcome, Raider Nation. What's going on? Paul, of course, bro, with the Raiders, right? How does the pool not have a QB as an option, bro? Geno is not that guy. I don't get it. How does the pool not have a QB as an option, bro? You guys understand the question?
No, I don't.
Oh, how does the poll? Oh, you made a poll, Jay?
Oh,
I made a poll.
Has it been long enough? Can you review the results? I don't know what you're
yeah. So I asked everybody, what position would you like the Raiders to pursue next? Wide receiver, linebacker, running back, or O-line. So currently 52% says wide receiver, 35% says O-line, 12% says linebacker, and 4% says running back, with 26 votes casted in. Make sure you guys head over, cast your vote.
Cast your vote. Well, that's a good one. Okay.
I can only pick 4 options, bro. But anyways, we got a fucking quarterback. Paid $31 million for that motherfucker. That's all I know.
We didn't bring him over here to run, goddammit. Salute Sean Johnson with a good question. Salute. Linebacker coverage, linebacker. C.J. Mosley would be a good option. He was released today I think it was in our chat, right, where somebody put that picture up.
Yeah, I put it up.
Yeah,
So he actually has pretty good stats. I think
He
what
is good.
Yeah, I think what happened, he was injured last year. I think I heard something about a neck injury.
Okay.
But he was putting up like pretty good stats, bro. Like no cap. I mean, this dude was hitting like a total of like 100 and averaging about 150 tackles between 2021 and 2023. And then last year he dropped off, like severely dropped off. And that's probably because he was. That's the only way I see it.
CJ Mosley would be one I wouldn't be mad at if they brought in. You know, I normally don't like to jump on, oh, they cut him, go get him type shit. But with CJ Mosley, us needing a linebacker, that would definitely be one I would want to do.
Might not be bad. Might not be a bad choice.
Right. And then of course not all of us are positive. You know, I get it. Robert, you have every right to feel the way you do. I got to look at an a rebuild, new quarterback, new head coach, OC, new GM, new running back. So I get it. Everything's new, right? It's all good to be positive, you know, the last place. Hey, and I think that's why we're trying to change doing shit, bro. Because we've been trying to do shit a certain way or the Raider way, and it hasn't fucking worked since 2002. So, you know, it's time for us to get with that shit, that change. Yeah. And it's funny. I've been waiting for someone to do that shit on our channel, and it never happened. And then I finally saw it. So I was like, we finally made it, fellas. And we're at a point where people are putting shit like that on our chat.
When I do the verticals, I get that shit all the time. People coming in fucking just start saying stupid shit.
God, oh man, we are nasty tonight. We are nasty.
I just love the fact that it got Nate. That was awesome.
Oh man,
I can't believe it.
You took a hold of that hook.
He said no way.
Don't encourage them.
That was funny, bro. Snoop Dogg's voice. Who? Geno Smith's offensive line was ranked 30th last year. He was running for his life. Career high in sacks. Man. Ooh, him and Shador got a lot in common, huh? Damn. Yep. I hope Geno is like Gannon. Okay. Or the Sid Campbell. But hopefully not like Aaron Brooks, who was a big signing in 2006. That was a waste. That is true. The other one that was a waste was it Matt Schaub, Matt Flynn? Those two were a fucking waste. Yeah, those were a fucking waste.
Well, Schaub was supposed to be the heir apparent. He was supposed to be the starter, and then Carr beat him out in preseason training camp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that Seattle game when I saw Carr play. Like, who the fuck is this kid? Put that kid in.
Yeah, and they did.
Yeah, I'd never been so hyped in a preseason game until I saw that game. I was like, who the fuck is this kid? Like, yeah. But yeah, I hope. You know what? Oakland Raiders Savage super fan, I get you. Like, That's Savage? That's Savage, huh?
Mm-hmm. From the cage match.
From cage match? Okay, that's what I thought. Welcome, brother. Welcome. So yeah, I hope Geno is like Gannon, of course. Always we want our next Gannon or anything like that, but I get it. Mm-hmm. We should grab Devin White or Devin Bush. We've been saying those two names for like a couple of years now. Along with Simmons, right? Let's go get Simmons. Let's get Devin White. Let's get Devin Bush. I wonder if they can't even produce anymore. It's been so damn long. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jay, I got a question specifically for you. Jay, who is your favorite free agent pickup so far?
Oh man, all right. I like Chinn, bro. Chinn was a really good move, man. That is like right now. He is probably the ace so far. Hey, if we get Becton, that's a new highlight right there.
So if we get Becton, I'm gonna be happy as a pig and shit.
That just sets up so many stuff.
I'm like, let's roll. Let's just draft now.
Oh yeah,
but no quarterback.
I gotta get to this one right now. Hold on. Geno is top 15 quarterback. He had a terrible offensive line. He was number one quarterback with passes down the field. I heard somewhere Geno is top 10 in almost all advanced stats. I saw a clip and I should have uploaded it to my laptop and not keep it on my phone, but it was comparing Herbert's stats since 2022 to Geno's. They were damn near identical, bro. If not, Geno was better on some of those fucking stats.
I believe it.
But when he was
And Herbert's considered definitely, you say his name, right? Top 10 for sure. Some people would even argue he's top 5. We're Raider fans. Fuck that. He's not top 5.
oh, yeah.
You know, we call him Sherbert and he chokes in the playoffs, but yeah. But when you think about it, like, it's crazy when you see their stats in the future. And salute to Mitchell Rance. He did shows with my boy Rundown and Tavir. I expect him giving some spotlight to my brothers. Yes. You're right, Chris. I appreciate him doing those shows.
Yeah.
You got our boy Nate trying to reach out to him to do a show. I think our brother Jeff might be ruining that for him.
Yeah, he hasn't popped up on our show yet.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I'm gonna have to use Run now. Be like, yo, bro.
I know. I might have to use Run too for real.
Yeah. Bro.
I'll get a connection with Mitchell Rance.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
I'll
really.
I don't know if it's the correct.
I don't know if it's a good one though.
Yeah.
I've seen you in
the
chat,
first and Instagram, so I got a DM going on with him. So.
Yeah, because he's trying to tell you to settle down.
Vincent
settle down.
The Raiders built their O-line back in the 60s.
New England,
and 80s.
New England booster, settle down.
I'll send him a dick.
Cheddar Plaxico.
Cheddar Plaxico.
I'm not bueno. Yes. Will Johnson looked nice. I would not mind that. Will Johnson did. He is a good corner. Yeah. He's like, Jeff was getting irritated on Captain Jack show. Imagine that. Jeff getting irritated with the commentator with no sense.
Wow. I gotta go look at that. What you do, Jeff?
Oh, that kid last night. Well, yeah, all right. First of all, I'm gonna put this in context. Some idiot that was in Captain Jack's chat last night, out of nowhere, he just goes, "Yeah, Stabler's a horrible quarterback. He should never never have been in the Hall of Fame." And I'm looking at the camera this way, and I saw the chat, and my head went this way to the chat, like looking at the chat list, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Oh, I fucking was kind of going off a little bit. I was like, well, are you fucking kidding me? And Captain's like, you can't come in here and say that. I said, you don't come into a Raiders channel and say something like that about fucking Stable. I'm sorry. Don't sit there and tell me he doesn't go to the Hall of Fame. What the fuck?
Especially not on Matt's show with you guys. Was Jack Kenna in the building too?
No.
Oh, yeesh. I can see y'all being hot about that shit.
Well, Captain, you know what? And he kept going after Captain in Instagram in a DM. Captain sent me the screenshots today.
Oh,
he's like,
did?
look at this asshole. He's still fucking going at it with me. I'm like,
he's just a little troll.
Jeez.
Yeah. I'm not bueno. With the last 2 bums we had at QB1, I'm holding out on raising my hopes until we beat a division rival. Yeah,
true.
Don't bring that up, because then the AOC fucking fanboys are gonna be like, he beat Kansas City. Like, like, I just want us to start winning, bro. We need a winning record. Yeah. Kerry Collins.
Wow. My sign.
He was another one too that was bad coming off a Super Bowl. If you're Kerry Collins, that's right.
Oh yeah. Another one of Al Davis's. Let's sign the Super Bowl MVP, or guy that.
Okay, so big one of 83.
There
Let me
you go.
explain something to you. So our boy Jeff uses an AI thing to create these banners. When you use the AI, the spelling is sometimes wrong. So are the numbers. So it's not that he went on there and intentionally put the La Sauce Raider.
You have no idea how many times I tried changing that.
I'm surprised Raiders is spelled right. So the fact that that's right is enough to be like, yeah.
I'm surprised the logos look even that
the
well.
logo at the bottom is
yeah, he's got a long chin.
Yeah,
he does have a longer chin.
It looks Badgers.
Oh, I'm just talking about the two up top.
No, the ones at the top, you can see his face is cut off, like from the chin strap.
Okay.
The other thing I tried doing too is I tried putting all our names like Cheeto Linus, LV Raider 10, J Raider, and any Raider boosters. Dude, if I could save the screenshots of what it turned into, the names would mixed up. Like I had any Raider 10, then I had, you couldn't even imagine what they came up for yours, Leo.
Oh, I can only imagine.
I must have spent a half hour just typing in constantly trying to get the wording to change.
Yeah, so that's what happened.
So I came up with this without the names, and I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm done." I'm like, "Good enough."
So John has a good
where it had 4 guys across the bottom with the names under it, but they were all fucking jumbled up.
No, I get you. Question: if Geno wins us a playoff game and Justin Herbert does not, is Geno ahead of Justin Herbert in the rankings?
By default, yes.
By default, I would say yeah. Yeah.
Told you, Sherbert's the Chargers version of Derek Carr. Plays great during the season, can't do shit in the playoffs if he gets you to the playoffs.
The only reason I would say he's not Carr is because Sherbert still hasn't been a bitch yet. He'll still put his body out there.
Yeah, true.
He just seems to choke in the big games, like that Houston game.
He's a lot bigger than Carr too, though.
Bro. Yeah,
he's a little bit more of a solid body type.
Yeah. Carr. If Hunter or Sanders falls to the 6th pick, who do you pick?
Hunter.
I didn't have to ask you twice. I knew that answer.
Yeah, just the pure athletic ability of the kid. How can you pass that up? He's the top athletic player in this draft. I mean, you get a dual threat. Why wouldn't you? I would.
What do you think, Jay?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm torn. Hey, can I trade back into 7?
What do you pass? Look at, I love Sanders. Y'all know that. But we already have Geno.
If they're both there,
you gotta take him.
I'm taking Travis Hunter. Yeah,
you gotta take Travis Hunter at 6, man. Yeah,
it's gonna be Dart and Hunter connection.
That would be absolutely disgusting.
Sorry, Shador. I love you, bro, but sometimes
Diesel said I came with a fag pound bag of apples to feed the donkey fan, and he ain't here.
He was ready.
Oh, Randy N. Yeah, he actually got on screen with us yesterday.
What do we do with Zamir Zeus White? Start, bench, or cut?
Cut him.
Well, he doesn't really cost you anything or hurt you or anything. You can go into the offseason with him with the new line, upgraded line, hopefully.
Yeah, you could
new offense and see what it looks like. I mean, maybe it was.
We can do some of those weird takes people have out there. We can convert him into a fullback.
No, yeah, we're not doing that.
No.
The only fullback I want is I sent you guys the picture earlier, right? Yushek.
Yushek.
Yeah. Winers has signed Mac Jones to a 2-year deal. Oh shit!
Really?
That kid's getting around the NFL, huh?
Hey, Purdy hasn't signed yet, though, huh?
Who?
Oh, not
Purdy. He hasn't signed an extension.
Yeah, that's what they're working on, but he hasn't signed it yet, huh?
No, not yet. That's why all their players are leaving because they have to figure out the cap space to sign Purdy.
Yeah. Savage says we use AI for our show thumbnails too. I got to put in the post on the bad spelling so I know the struggle. Jason Dow, what's going on, Jason? What's going on, bro? Leo, Jay, and Jeff.
The law firm.
Jeff, law firm.
Oh. 1st and 10 to 2nd and 4th round. Would you trade back from that pick then? Only see if we're at 6. Shador's gone. Ward's gone. I mean, Hunter's gone. Ward's gone, obviously. Graham's gone. Who's the other one? The edge. Carter's gone. Then I start thinking about maybe we can trade back. Just maybe still get Will Johnson. Maybe still get Genty lower or even T-Mac. See how far T-Mac will maybe fall to us, right?
Yeah.
I start thinking about it. Yeah.
I got a question for the three of you. Guys gone into that Pro Football Network and done a fantasy draft in the last few days?
No. I haven't done it because it hasn't updated, but I checked week ago.
It's updated from the combine. If you do, just go in and just hit it to start and just see what it does for the first 10 picks. You're going to be amazed at who gets picked early on, and it's not who you think it is. It's been pretty consistent with a guy moving way up in the first round and another guy moving way back.
Yeah, but how often are those right though?
It's a mock draft, but I'm just saying that's how much it's already moved.
Well, who is it?
No, but that's what I'm saying though. Like people go like, oh, the mock draft said this, so that's gonna happen. Look at
Who
last
is
year's
it?
draft.
It's
Yeah.
got Campbell moving way back. It's got Ward moving to like the 3rd pick. It's got Membu going like number 2 or 3 on average.
Campbell
Hunter
moved up,
usually
right?
1st pick or Abdul Carter 1st pick.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen Sanders go as far as 16 before he's picked, like that late. You know, Genti not getting touched until he gets to the Cowboys. It's pretty wild how much has changed since the time we first did it, where it was always Sanders Ward, Sanders Ward, Sanders Ward.
And I still think it's
Ward.
going to be that way, though. When
It's
it comes
definitely
out.
going to be
Oh,
that
it
way.
probably will be, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying when you go through
Mhm.
that and it's analytically doing, you know, all the measurements now and keeping, you know, all the rankings.
It does
from the
measurement,
combine,
but I
how
think it
it's changed.
also favors what media is saying about these players. Because I remember doing them when Will Levitt's whole thing came out, and all of them had like Will Levitt's in the top
Everybody
5.
was all over him
Yeah, like I'm not trusting a dude who eats mayo like that. I don't want him as my quarterback. No.
in his coffee.
Coffee.
I mean, I'll put it on French fries if I have to. If I don't get it.
But William, you a new subscriber here from Illinois. Welcome,
Hello,
brother.
William.
Lifelong Raider fan.
Welcome. Appreciate you.
But I have a question for you guys. I heard Geno's contract this season doesn't count towards the calorie cap. This be season because of the new league year.
That's what we're gonna find out. I'm pretty sure it does.
Once
From
he
what I
signs
heard
it,
from the Q,
I haven't seen anything that proves otherwise.
yeah, from
Yeah.
Locked On, he said that Seattle was gonna take on this year's contract, that cap,
Right.
not
Right.
us, and
The
that's
31 wasn't
why
going to count against
they
us.
got
So-
a 3rd round pick was because they were gonna absorb that part. Yeah.
Okay, so this is his contract because I know we talked about it earlier.
Mhm.
So Geno Smith signed a 3-year, $75 million contract with the Seahawks, including a $40 million guaranteed and an average annual salary of $25 million. In 2025, Smith will earn a base salary of 14.8 with a roster bonus of 16 million and a workout bonus of 200,000 while carrying cap hit of 31 mil. That's why we're seeing 31 mil on the cap right
The
now.
cap
So
hit, that's why. Yeah.
that's the thing. Will it update? I'm hoping this upgrades really soon and we can really see what the true numbers are, close to the true number. If they're gonna split this cost or they are really Seattle's gonna absorb it. I hope they do. I really do. That would be fucking awesome. That frees up more money for us to go out and get guys, right, and get players. But
Ani's calling.
as of right now, it's
bullshit.
42. I call
Ani's-
bullshit too. I do. I honestly do. That don't make sense to me. Like, why are they going to carry the whole salary?
Because
They
that's
still
why
gotta
it was
pay
a
Darnold.
3rd round pick, though. It's kind of
Yeah,
like
but
they
they
bought
still-
that pick. That's why we made it a 3rd on that condition. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Even if so, why would they carry the whole salary? And they still got to pay Darnold.
Mhm. I mean, they've done it. Other teams have done it. Remember with Denver, they fucking paid
Yeah,
the
Denver's
bill
stupid.
last year
Yeah.
for Russell. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, I guess. I mean, I guess I could do it. I mean, I hope.
Yeah,
so.
it's not like it's never happened, y'all. There's been fucking
Yeah.
teams that fucking send someone away. Last year, us with the Jets, we were supposed to keep that shit, but the way Tom did it, the Jets fucking took the rest of that shit, and that's why it was a 3rd round pick. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
I don't see it.
Mhm.
I don't see it. Maybe they split it.
No,
Do that.
this ain't 50-50.
Yeah,
Support.
like child support. You pay the base. We'll cover the roster bonus.
Fucking alimony.
Yeah. And
I'm pretty sure we signed the
bonus.
prenup.
Right? I hope we sign that shit.
Like, fuck, no, give me half.
Arnie's prediction is Geno Smith extension costs how many years? -3 with 4. I don't know about that, dude. I do 2 with the 3-year option. Pete's only going to be here 3.
I
Right.
see him being here as long as Pete Carroll is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, but
he's saying three-year contract with a 4th-year team option, just
Yeah.
like Pete.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I don't see that. I see a 3-year.
That'll put him at
tops.
37.
I see it
That'll
2
put
with
him
the
at
3-year
38.
option. Like if you
Yeah.
look at the ones we've been doing, a lot of them have been prove it 1 year, 2 years. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
We can get out of it on the 2nd year if we don't
Yeah.
have this this year. That's basically that would be a great contract to go ahead and drop.
Oh my God.
I think he's just busting his shit.
I really hope he is. I really hope Savage, you're playing. I really, really hope you are.
Like Mike Cox. No.
If we don't sign Abdullah, haha. Okay, he said ha. Okay. Last time and basically the only time I was alive to see the Raider team that won with some man. Y'all forget 2016, y'all. We saw them win in 2016, and then we made the playoffs in 2021. So let's not act like we ain't had a little bit of success, right?
We haven't had success. Come on.
I mean, enough to like make you still want, and you've had hope. We almost beat the
we made it in 2021, and then McDummy came in and ripped the team apart.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about seeing the success. That team making the playoffs, us watching the playoff game, was a successful year for us that year. Nobody expected us to be in this fucking playoffs or the Super Bowl. Yeah. Yeah. That was the year my nephews became bigger fans. Because I kept taking them to the pizza spot to watch those games, and we saw the playoff game there. Yeah, we saw the Charger Raider game there, and they were fucking. That was the best game they've ever seen for them. Yeah, yeah. Victor Furr says, expect Geno to sign a 1-year deal. That's what he heard inside the building. Maybe that's why that blank paper was there, Nate. Fuck this 1-year bullshit.
Maybe that'd be cool.
But he can't sign until the new league year starts. That's what I read. The new league year started already, bro. It started today at 1 o'clock on the West Coast. Yeah.
Yep.
Raider Fools, Chris, what up, big dog?
Up,
Raider fam. I just got home from Chick E. Cheese with the kids. Did I miss any signing? He did not miss shit, bro.
No.
He missed the linebacker.
You missed one break.
Oh, yeah, you did.
What was his name, Nate?
I don't know. I think Jay said it earlier.
Nah.
Jay said it right now, right? Was it
Mike?
Something like
Ox?
that. Something like that.
Like Ox Small.
Ox. Okay.
Tell him, Jason.
There you
that
go.
That 2016 team, man. If he didn't get hurt, bro, Jesus. Yeah. Raider Way, what's going on, brother? Welcome. As the Raider says, a 1-year deal equals Shador for sure.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
You can see that.
If it's a 1-year deal.
Rest of the banners. What did I forget? Oh, here we go. Grade the free agent moves.
Oh, yeah.
Are we rating on a curve?
Right?
Because I think we said they're not like splash ones. Like last year, I was super excited about Wilkins. You know, I was super excited about Wilkins. That was a big name, big dude, guy, number 2 free agent in the whole, offseason, and we landed him, right? Would I say that about these year's free agents? No, but I like the ones that we picked up, though. I like who we lost and who we picked up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Dixon Sider, he said it the best. C. I would probably go with the C plus.
C,
because it's pretty horizontal moves as far as right now.
For cheaper price.
Exactly. So that's where it kind of balances it out. That's why it's not bad moves.
Yeah.
Because we're saving we're saving that cash, and we can use that for something else. So.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, where are you going?
Yeah. Bro, they got me, bro.
Yeah. I mean, unless you include the Geno thing of it, because that was a trade, it wasn't really a free agent.
Yeah, exactly.
But as far as off-season moves, if you include the Geno, then that would make that C a B, because we finally got a starting quarterback.
For sure.
Not a backup that we're hoping can be a starter. Yeah. Yeah. Like we didn't go get Zach Wilson.
Oh.
Justin Fields.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. What do you think of Diggs working out with Geno?
There we go.
Raider Way. We were just talking about that, bro, in the beginning of the show.
Love it.
I am 100% open and welcoming to
I'm
bringing in
Diggs
to the Raiders, bro. Yeah.
I think he'd be nice. I'm not gonna lie. He'd be nice.
Just for the record, I'm going high B plus on the moves.
High what?
You guys forgot 2 of the biggest ones.
Who?
It's considered a free agent move. We re-signed Butler and re-signed Koonce.
Yeah. Butler and
Just
Koonce.
getting those 2 guys back alone puts us at probably about a B minus. Then you add everything else, and it jumps it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And not overpaying on the guys that we did lose out.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm going to go
Palomao
B plus right now.
also. Yeah, signing him, keeping him.
So you're going to look at the whole big picture. I'm going B plus.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Almost an A.
You're feeling pretty positive today, aren't you?
Well, think about it. Our front four would be so different if we didn't re-sign Koonce, and if we didn't re-sign Koonce
that's
or
our
Butler.
strength. That's what I kept saying, man.
Yeah,
that was the big hype last year, and we never got to see it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
We never got to see it.
Hopefully get to see it this year, big time.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jay, you ready to do the results of your survey, your poll?
Oh yeah. All right. So again, I asked a question to the chat. What position would you like the Raiders to pursue next? So currently, 57% said wide receiver, 32% said O-line, 8% linebacker, and 3% running back, with 40 votes casted in. Appreciate
8%
everyone.
Linebacker?
8% for linebacker, bro.
That's crazy. I feel like
Linebacker would be higher for me at this
hole
point.
right now. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
With Roberts, bro. He's solid.
That's one though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Oh wait. No, that's it. Yeah. Everybody else is, It's all right, because they know what I talked about it yesterday. We're gonna get our guy from the draft, and it's okay, because if we don't pick up another one, it'll be cool. But if we don't,
hell yeah, Butler, the girl that kept on giving Sunday night.
Did you see that?
I saw that now. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I mean, did you watch the video?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was great,
bro. I didn't know. It was
it
was that time, bro.
Luis Berrios, Couch GM. The thing is, we don't know who fits.
I love the name.
Right?
My guy, yep. My guy Luis.
You don't know the kind of players he has a relationship. You don't, but you know the type of players he likes to have. And if you look at the safeties he brought in and the type, those are Pete Carroll types. That's why I'm more open to the Jihad Campbell drafting him. Because he is the type of player that fucking Pete Carroll loves, you know? Yeah, his athleticism, the way he can play on and off the line, you know? I think somebody said yesterday on our show with Run, he's like a prime Bruce Irvin, you know? Not when we got him, but when he was in Seattle. Like that Bruce Irvin. Yeah, like that one. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Would you trade Michael Mayer to Pittsburgh and a 6th round pick for Pickens? Because I can foresee drama with DK. I'm more worried about Pickens drama than I am Diggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Right?
Yeah, Pickens for sure.
Mm-hmm. Like I could see him coming. I could see him coming in a hot air balloon. Yep. More than Diggs. You know? Because remember, isn't training camp supposed to be in Napa this year?
Yeah.
That's where that shit happened. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Losing Spillane is the only negative. Losing Spillane hurt. I will.
Yeah, it did hurt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm gonna get to hear about him all the time over here now.
Who?
Spillane.
You?
Yeah. They're fucking.
So tell me this much. Be real. Do you hope he succeeds in New England, or you want to see him? Like, how that's what you get for paying that much?
I mean, how long was he with us? 3 years? I mean, 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
I could give two shits. If he was here for like 7 years here, if he was with the Raiders for like 7, 8 years, and you really, enjoyed him, watching him play and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get attached to players, first of all, but. I don't want to get hurt, obviously, but
really, Jim Otto, you almost lost your shit when somebody said something about Stabler.
Well, that was a blatant bullshit statement. All right, you got to defend the old school guys.
I'm just saying, you may not get attached to newer players, but those 70s players.
I definitely, I don't want to see the guy get hurt, but I mean, I hope the Patriots suck. I don't want to see them do good. Especially when we got to come play them this year. It's the last thing I want. That fucking lights us up.
I still got to figure out, see when that comes out, figure out if I'd be able to go over there. Yeah.
We'll have to wait till after the draft. That's when the deals come out.
Most patient ever seen from the nation to not overpay anyone. My life in 54 years, he's over. And it's not even the nation, Nav, man. It's our front office. Because if you ask the Raider fans, they're all losing their shit. right?
Mhm.
We're not doing nothing. What the fuck? You let everybody go. Yeah, no.
Fucking I take your sleep. Oh,
Right?
Peak
Coupon,
sleeping, bro.
what do they call
Peak
him
sleeping is
now?
my favorite one. I love that.
Super chat
Oh
from
my
On
God.
6. Thanks,
Really
brother.
hot.
Appreciate it.
So, hey, appreciate it, brother. Taking care of my guy Jeff.
Can we have a moment of silence for the third pick that we would have got for Andre James?
The third round. That's
Oh, man.
crazy.
I think that was an Angelo special. We can get a third round pick for him. Good
No,
luck
it
with
wasn't.
that.
He's talking about Death Star. Death Star said that.
Yeah, but Angelo said it
Oh.
too.
Angelo too? Oh my God. He needs to stick to boxing.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my
Thanks,
God.
brother.
Oh my God.
Appreciate
And
it.
even then, I still question. Did you see I'm not even gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it. Chris.
Oh, you
Stop, bro.
almost had you.
I almost did.
had
Almost
too
got
much.
me. You know, then I saw who it was, and I'm like, nah. Luis, the couch GM. He knows what he's talking about. I don't want Jackson Dart. I'd rather get Junkins. To me, he is a great second round pick. Yeah.
That's the good thing is we're not gonna get Jackson Dart in the second. We're gonna trade up to get him in the first. So even better.
Ooh.
Oh.
But Arnie, why incomplete? What is out there that you think we should go get like right now?
Yeah.
Well, great for today's incomplete.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything.
But why?
That's why.
I would grade it a fucking B because we didn't go out there and reach for somebody.
That's
I mean,
true.
you're not wrong.
It is very
Right?
true.
Yeah.
Can't argue that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I just barely
linebackers,
caught up to this. Yeah. My take is what? Super Bowl is 25 is not happening regardless. They said get young and push for 20. What?
He's saying we're not going to go to the Super Bowl after this.
Yeah.
In this current.
Oh
season.
no!
And
Come on, man. We're Raider
25.
fans.
You would think
we're
in
gonna go
25 years from now?
Regardless.
Hell
Yeah.
no, I'll be dead by then. No fucking way. I've already waited 40 years. I can't wait another 25.
You know what? I'll say this much: you never know. And the reason I say that because the NFL is weird like that. The Commanders, how far did they get last year? Even with them getting Jaden Daniels, nobody expected them to make the run they fucking made, right?
I didn't expect them to even make the playoffs, let alone make it to the championship game.
Right? Let alone the championship game. Yeah.
I mean, it can happen. I mean, I'm not saying we can't do it. I mean,
right.
The ball bounces the right way, it definitely can happen. Or if our kickers don't miss a field goal, then we can win the game. 3 of them to me.
Well, if you don't jinx them, maybe that'll help.
Ooh, those Laker Minneapolis jerseys, the blue and the white one, Nate, the one with the blue and
what about him? Yeah,
I can get Luka jerseys like that.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, my jersey. It's my jersey lady. Tell me what she got in stock.
Yeah, I got the white and blue too.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? The LA Puddles?
The what?
The LA Puddles instead of the Lakers.
The Boston guy. The Boston guy, huh?
The Boston guy with fucking Celtics. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Can't talk shit till you beat us. Oh well.
We gotta whoop that ass, bro. It's coming.
Drama. We don't have to give up draft capital. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So did I read some shit wrong? But did the DK thing go through, or did he not sign yet?
I mean, he got traded.
I know, but has it been official?
I mean, I don't know.
What do you mean? Has it been official?
Like, has he signed already? Because it couldn't happen until the league started, right?
No, if he gets traded, yeah, that's official. No matter what time.
Even like us with Geno?
Yeah. It happens immediately.
Geno's a done deal. Like, it's just
if it's a trade, it doesn't have to have. Yeah,
if it's a trade, they have to pass the physical first because everything you have to make sure you're not.
That's what I'm saying.
Good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not getting a lemon.
I'm not worried about that with Geno, but I'm sure the Commanders are worried about that with DK because I mean, the guy puts his body on the line out there. You know, I mean, you got to make sure everything's kosher with them.
Well, the schedule's not out, but we know who we're playing. It's definitely a last place schedule. Yeah. Mm-hmm. it would be okay if the Raiders signed Amir Abdullah. Why do we want to keep Amir fucking Abdullah?
The veteran presence. We have no veteran in the backfield.
So what?
And so if they can't get anybody, they'll probably
And he's going to be
him.
super cheap. He's not going to be expensive. Why would you?
And he's already there. Not my first choice, but if
I'm going to keep a guy just because he's a veteran when we're all talking about there's all these fucking running backs in the draft.
Yeah, but who's going to teach them if you don't have a veteran?
No running back
coach. What? What are they going to teach?
Teach them what?
You still need a leader.
You guys swear every veteran in the NFL is like, hey, bro, I got you. I'm going to teach you how to do my job so you can take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who can you really? Again, you want to look what he did the last game of the season for us. He went out there and he played the whole game as a starting running back, and he had a great game.
Thank you. Cool, I appreciate it.
We can give him a teacher salary, and then he can teach all he wants.
Well, I'm on a fucking panel full of dickheads. Mine is Jay. Jay's been quiet.
I'm agreeing with you. What the fuck?
I know. That's why I said Jay's been quiet. Everybody but Jay. These two knuckleheads right here.
No, man.
We'll put your Sanders jersey on. You go,
running backs.
Send Dart another love letter.
I will.
Tell how much
I
you
heard
love
that Elandon has the dog. And look at his stats, it graded better than Spill. Not by much, but pretty much the same player, just for a cheaper price. Yeah, that's what we've been saying.
That's what I heard too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bro, we can get Nick Chubb, right? Allen and Eric Kendricks, we good. And draft Abdul Carter. I don't know if Abdul Carter falls to us, bro. Honestly, even with the foot injury news. Yeah.
I'm kind of down with Kendricks. I kind of like that.
So Eric Kendricks is another name that's come up.
He's just older is the problem.
Definitely older on the older side. Injury history as of late.
Yeah.
He was a baller, of course. Like it's like with Simmons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Remember, we pay big names. There's a stat where 18s exactly.
There you go.
Look at the teams who spent the most in free agency. It doesn't necessarily mean that they fucking got better, right? Mm-hmm. Some of them were actually trash. Actually, I think Carolina was a big spender last year too. Tennessee, remember how much they paid on Sneed's ass.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you got to do both free agency and the draft.
Yeah.
Waivers too.
If you take the 3 secondary free agent pickups, add them to what we have now, and Carroll coaches backers, I think our secondary is going to be cool. Right now, we just got to figure out who's going to play the slot. You know, who's going to be our slot corner now that Nate Hobbs is gone, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, they brought homeboy in from Green Bay. Yeah, he's fast. JB's fast. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lockett, Tim Patrick, and Chason.
I like that. Tim Patrick is a big guy.
Yeah.
I'm mad at that. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. Because I think Mekhi Becton, he's out there in offensive line when we upgraded. Oh man, he was one of my favorite fucking offensive linemen. Luigi?
Oh, yeah.
That dude was nasty. Him and Rodney Hudson were fucking nasty, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One of the good ones, bro.
We don't need a punter, bro. We already got the best one. Jeff, what kickers are you looking at in this draft?
The kid from Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. The kid from Pittsburgh. Yeah. Do you think we'll be able to compete in the AFC West with what we make and what we have to make the playoffs? I think our biggest need to compete with the teams in the West was the quarterback, and we addressed that.
Yeah.
Because we held our own against most of them for the most part with our defense and the limited weapons we have. We build up that trenches and get the running game going. Definitely see us competing in the AFC West.
I think just our defense alone now, especially our front line, is
healthy. Defense
line, and they're gonna. I'm telling you, the Chiefs. I can see the Chiefs not even making the playoffs. To be honest with you,
yeah. The Chiefs,
their offensive line is going to be one of the. They're not going to be as good as they were last year. They just lost.
Didn't they keep homeboy though?
They kept Trey Smith, but they traded.
Tooney went to Chicago.
Tooney, yeah, Joe Tooney.
Yeah. Desert Raider. Nick Chubb greater than Abdullah. Boom.
I would probably take Chubb over Abdullah right now too.
All right. Keeping a mirror. What the fuck? Right, Space Beast? Jason said, don't let him get to you, Jeff.
That's funny.
Go dunk your head in a wicked L pitcher.
Wow.
Patriots
Damn.
are the paper champs. They are because they picked up a lot of
Yeah,
good
right
food.
now, yeah.
They wasted a lot of money. Speaking of the Patriots, I didn't ask you guys about it. I asked a run yesterday. Joe Milton. News or reports are starting to come out that the New England Patriots are willing and offering and taking offers on Joe Milton. What do you guys think? Should we ask? Would you guys be upset? You think it's a good option at this point? Now that we got Geno, how do you guys feel about that?
I feel if you bring in Milton, I don't know if we're getting a high quarterback.
That's for sure.
I think if we trade for him, we're not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
no. It'll be like.
But then that allows us to do what we really want to do with that 6th pick. No question.
What you really want to do. Don't say we want to do.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. There'd be no pressure to draft a quarterback. Have to worry about a quarterback on this draft at all. Sorry, Nate. Not even Dart.
No, yeah, I would agree.
I'll be like Howard at 5 or some shit or 6.
Yeah, something crazy like that for sure.
Yeah.
Or not even get one, honestly, because then we'd have 3 quarterbacks on the roster already.
You can use your comp picks for it, for like Howard or some shit.
Yeah,
probably. What I'm saying. Or what would New England really want for Joe Milton, right?
That's the question.
A 5th, a 6th? Yeah.
Or a player.
Mayor?
What do we have?
A player.
I mean,
ooh. Damn.
I mean, that is possible.
Mayor was a second-round pick.
Trade him a dual back.
Yeah.
Send him back to New England. I mean, you could do Mayor. I mean, it is McDaniels as OC. I mean, he does run the 2 tight ends sometimes. I mean, you've got Hunter Henry over there as their tight end, who's good, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Then you add Mayor to the mix. I mean, I think that would work. You probably wouldn't even have to get the draft pick. Just do straight up player for player.
Yeah. I mean, I would be
able to throw in a 6th rounder. Fuck it. What do we care?
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if Milton came because he does have that arm. And with Geno, you would have time to let him sit and develop. There's no rush to put Joe in there. Mm-hmm.
And now you would have 4 quarterbacks on the roster, too. That's the other good thing. You put Bradley on the practice squad. Now you've got.
Oh, there you go. You could send them. You could send Josh McDaniels AOC.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm fine with that too. To be honest with you,
I forgot it because McDaniels is the one that wanted him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. We'll give him him.
Take your boy back.
I don't see him starting them though. I don't see him group.
No. He would sit behind fucking a Drake.
They got to stick with Drake May. I mean, it's working, especially with McDaniels there now. The kid's gonna be even better.
He said Chase on or Von Miller on the cheap. I don't think Von Miller comes cheap, bro.
Chase
on for Von Miller won't. If we can get Von Miller on the cheap, don't get me wrong, I would love it, but I doubt he.
I think he's past it. I think he's past it. I'm still taking Chase on, honestly.
Yeah. Chase on's what, 25?
I mean, if you think about it, with Koonce and Max, right, and Tyree Wilson, and maybe Chase on, you don't have to put Vaughn all the time. You could put Von Miller only on like past critical situations.
Well, that's what he was doing in Buffalo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he was playing very limited.
You would get a fresher Von Miller than one that's out there all the time. You know, like your only job. Remember, like Charles Haley back in the day, they would only put that motherfucker in for one reason.
Well, that's what he was doing in Buffalo, and didn't he still get hurt?
Did he?
Well, he did.
I thought he was playing more that year. He got hurt though. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He played. He was there for the whole season last year, but he was very, very, very little.
Rico Dow. I know you wanted him. Too bad he's gone.
Yeah, Rico went to Dallas.
Maybe if we would have signed Rico, maybe we would have let Abdullah go. Jeez, I would have been happy then. Here's the fun part. What does he say? Trade back a bin, stack some picks, grab us a receiver, corner, OG, or offensive guard, middle of the first. The holes get filled pretty quick. That would be a deal.
I am all for trading back.
No, me too.
Yeah, we know you did that one where you had like 20 fucking picks. Yeah.
I would trade back twice in the first round. Get a couple of second round picks. I mean, most of your top players, like your meat and potatoes, like you said, is going to be that second or third round right there. It's going to be
top,
where you're going to
good
get your
players,
best.
but the talented ones are on the top.
You're going to get a starting run. You're going to get starting running backs out of that out of that area for sure. You know, I would move back to 12 with Dallas. Let them move up. They give us their second pick also. Then move back up from anywhere from like 18 to like 24.
Yeah.
Get another second round pick along with that, and then just run with it. That'll give you 3 second round picks. How the fuck?
Hey, you ready? Are you ready for this one? Are you ready for this one? This
move
is why
back and then move forward.
Leo, make me a Shadur jersey because it's happening, baby.
There you go.
AOC for Joe, straight up. Yeah.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
He said, we got to make the most for tanking, trading down and getting 2 first round picks. We didn't tank, bro. We were for fucking because we sucked, not because we tanked. If we would have tanked, we would have won those last 2 meaningless games, right? We would be up there at fucking 1 or 2, and people would be really fighting about Cam or Shador. Yeah. Trade Mayer for picks, but I don't know how much you would get though. Yeah. I kind of wish we keep him. I don't see us a problem with having 2 fucking strong tight ends. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Especially when they're different. That's what I keep saying. I love Brock Bowers. Don't get me wrong. But he's not your traditional tight end. He's a fucking utility knife. He does everything. You can put that motherfucker in the backfield. You can line him up in the slot. You can put him on the outside. You can put him on the line. You can put him at fullback.
Oh, man.
Right?
What's that? Hello.
You can put him at fullback. But shit. But Michael Mayer is more the traditional tight end, especially in the red zone, bro. Von Miller is a domestic violence. Yeah, see, if he has that, he won't come. Mark won't do it. Yeah. It's part of the reason why we never took a look at Bieniemy. Yeah. We run the NFL. Every team copies us. What the fuck? How so, bro?
They're all getting black jerseys, maybe?
Maybe in that way. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Team Shador. This looks like an okay draft in terms of good players. Yeah. 4-15 is shitty math. It is. Considering it's a 17-game season.
Yeah.
Somebody forgot the Atticus. They didn't have enough frijoles. Yeah.
Everybody make sure they get over and sub to all the channels in here. Hit the notification for all 4.
For sure.
Get the thumbs up, please. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Any wish lists, best fits right now that you have? Mine was Diggs right now. Diggs and Chubb.
Is Rundown still in here? Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper.
No. Wish list and best fit for me is Becton, and covers both of those. He's on my wish list, and he's the best fit for the offense.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that as well.
You too? Yeah.
That's the only player I'm hoping for. That's it.
What about you, Jay?
What's that?
Oh my God!
My
Stop making graphics and pay attention.
Hey, I'm reading the comments, bro. I'm like, I don't know, because that man sent a comment to me. That's why I was like, what? Wish list. Hey, I said Becton, Lockett.
Okay. Lockett's another one. Okay.
Lockett, man. I feel that it's gonna happen, bro. It's that he's still there. I think they're just working out the details. To be honest with you,
yeah.
Running back, just looking what's there. I mean, Miles Sanders became available yesterday.
I'm not laughing at you, Jay. I'm laughing at the chat.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Miles Sanders became available yesterday, and Nick Chubb's there too, bro. So
Nick Chubb is there. Yeah.
Veteran presence. That's what we need. Not just the coaches.
I'm not bueno. It's all good, bro. Don't even trip.
Later, not bueno.
Got him.
Got me good, bro.
Bowers
Yeah,
is gonna
that's
eat
good.
this season with Geno and Chip's offense. Mine, Trey Tucker gonna eat too, and sure hands Jacoby. The thing with Trey, I think we have a formidable deep ball thrower with Geno. Geno throws a nice ass fucking deep ball, bro.
Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm. That's why I want Lockett, because Lockett used to catch a lot of those motherfuckers. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
they'll have that familiarity with each other, and the timing's already going to be there
Already there. Yeah.
because he knows what to expect and where to expect them. You know.
Yeah. Really, Raiders fool, Chris. The next Brady.
It would be just our luck, though.
Brady.
The next Brady, I feel like it would have happened by now, bro.
You know how many motherfuckers will come on here? I told you, motherfuckers, to give him a chance. Da, 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 da.
You would have one right here, the other way.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I told you.
I told you.
Project AOC 2025
Uh-huh.
could have happened. Could have been us.
Just remember when we draft Shador and he absolutely sucks ass. And I sit
You're not
there
going
and
to see
take,
him play this
told
year.
you we should have grabbed Graham, and Graham gets like 15, 20 sacks on average.
You're
every
not
year.
going to see Shador play because Geno's here. So he's going to sit and he's going to learn more.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
And then when Shador finally takes over for Geno, you're going to be like, holy shit, I was wrong.
I was wrong. I'm gonna go kiss the ring.
You're gonna
now.
say, Leo, give me
Bro.
a Shador
I
jersey.
ain't kissing no ring.
Any final thoughts, fellas, before we're out of here?
Oh yes.
Ardell, you're right. If Graham is there, yes.
Let's practice patience, y'all. Good things are gonna happen. Good things are gonna happen. Trust me. It's just a process. These guys are taking their time. That's what it is.
And we're not
got no patience.
Yeah, we got no fucking patience.
Yeah, Jeff, we got to make that
I can
bet.
say right now, Desiree, that ain't happening.
What if he does, though? If he
I ain't
does.
getting his
What
name
if he
tattooed
does?
on me. Absolutely not.
Door on your arm, bro. Like that.
Oh,
Like
man.
Like
I
that.
got no room. Where am I going to put it? Got no
On
room.
your leg,
You're
calf.
gonna put it over your heart.
Right here.
Oh, there you go. That's even better. Over your heart. Cross your heart.
Yeah, over your heart.
Absolutely not. Nope, that's what my mom's. My mother's
AOC has a
going
better
in
chance of
fast
being
as
Jimmy G in Vegas than Brady. Oh, man. Oh, my God. That's what you guys call us, the LA Puddles? Really?
I think he said he was gonna take
The
that
little
from Jeff because Jeff
Clovers.
said that right now.
I know, it's just weird.
Clovers.
It's weird when I see what other cities call us, you know? Mhm.
Yeah.
Even like with the Raiders, the Faders or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
I
like
just came up with that now. I've never heard anybody
Yeah.
use that. The puddles.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You're the traitors. Like, oh,
yeah. Exactly.
Right? Uh-huh.
The feeders.
Oh, I mean,
At
we're
least-
no
at least
better.
my
I mean, we
brother
call
makes
the
fun of
Broncos,
us,
the
but doesn't in a
Donkeys, the
funny way.
Chiefs, the Queefs, the Chargers, the Charge Less.
Mhm.
I mean, we've got names for all of
I
them.
call them the Sparks, bro.
The
The
Patriots, we call them the Pathetics around here. Raider fans, we call the
The
Pats the
pathetic.
Pathetics.
We call the Chargers
Or
with the
the
sparklers,
Cheekiets.
right? The sparklers. Mhm.
Sparklers.
Who? The Chargers, the Sparklers.
The sparklers,
The
yeah.
Sparks, yeah.
It's like the
We
Angels.
got a bunch of them for
We
the
call the
Patriots.
Angels the Clippers of the baseball.
That should be fucking. That should be
Right?
the chart, bro.
That is.
Hey, did you
that is
guys
the
see those
Chargers.
baseball hats they fucked up and they recalled?
Yes, bro. I was trying to get the Texas one. So
Did you
bad.
see the Angel one?
Yeah.
Is that the one with the A and the F?
It's an
Right.
anal.
F. It said
It
anal.
had the
Yeah.
A and an F
Is it
next to
anal
it.
on it? Like, what the
No.
fuck is this?
Oh,
man.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
The Houston one said hose, right?
Ass
Hose, something like that?
hose. Yeah.
Ass hose? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, someone's
Yeah.
definitely getting fired.
Bro.
The Texas one said tetas. It really did.
I seen.
Yeah.
I seen. Somebody posted like the actual hat, like they had got it before they took it off the shop.
Oh, he bought it?
Like somebody had bought it, like actually bought
Oh.
it. It looks even
Wow.
better in person. It looks even better
Yeah.
in person. Like I wish I would have got it, bro. Honestly,
I would have rocked the shit out of that hat.
bro,
too.
for real. Honestly, it's hard. I liked it
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, did you guys see the jerseys, the Padres? Their new little sponsor?
Hong Kong's. I seen you posted that.
What did it say?
Hong Kong. It's the Gentlemen's Club in TJ, the famous one.
Hey, that would be fire.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
Right? Yeah.
That would be fire.
I was like,
Gentleman Club.
oh, shit.
Gentleman Club. I'll use that
Gentlemen's Club.
loosely.
Very loosely. It is
Very,
not a
very
Chinese
loose.
food spot. Uh-huh.
Chinese
No.
food spot.
No, but you get a good mushu though.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Oh,
one. That's the one I was talking about. Yeah. But the hats had me fucking dying, bro.
Yeah,
I
those
wish
are
I would have got one of
hilarious.
them. I was trying to. People selling
That's
them on
funny.
exactly. They're selling them on
Exactly,
eBay.
bro.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I believe it. You kidding me? That's
I gotta
not
look
that's
it
a
up.
fucking collector's item.
Yeah.
Who made?
Like, how does that get
made those
through
hats?
like production? You know how they present
was like New
everything?
Era.
How's
Oh,
that
New
getting
Era
past
fucked up?
inspector number 5? Remember how you used to get the numbers in your pants pockets in your jeans when you were a kid? The little piece of paper inspected by inspector
Is that
number
what that
5?
was? Yeah. Okay.
How the hell does that hat get by without being checked by inspector number whatever? I mean,
Obviously, it was fucking someone who did not know what tetas are, bro.
Huh?
or someone that
Exactly.
just
I would've
didn't
been there
care
in
and
that
was
meeting,
having
like-
a laugh at it too.
I would have been like, do y'all know what that shit says? Like for real?
Like,
I don't
why,
even know what
why
it
is why is our
Let's release it
Texas
in
hat
October
skyrocketing
15th or something? You know, we'll do it then.
Why are
Like,
those skyrocketing?
What is it? I don't even know what it means.
tetas or titties?
Titties.
Oh, all right, it's kind of what I figured. But
Yeah, tetas or titties. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially in Texas too, because it's a Texas hat. Like, how
Yeah,
do
that's because
you how do you not know? Like, it's just
That's what I was
hilarious.
saying. He said, "Why that hat?" Exactly. I
You know
would have
why
been
those
like, "Why
hats-
the hat say chichis?"
you know why they got away with it? The hats were probably made somewhere in like Minnesota or something, somewhere up north where there ain't no, where there's no one that speaks Spanish. So it's too fucking cold up there for them.
So I don't know if it
Hold
was
on to that
New Era, but it was MLB. So I think it is.
Yeah, it was New
MLB
Era.
hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
would have
maybe it came
rocked
from
that
Canada.
one. I would have rocked the a-hole ones. Because I fucking can't stand the Astros.
Oh yeah. Oh
Mhm.
yeah, for sure.
Inspector 5 must have been fucking
For real though.
Like, this looks okay to me. All right, fuck it, send it through.
Yeah.
right. That shit's
Oh,
hilarious, bro. But yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
I was like, man, maybe I should make them.
There you go, bro. You should make them. That'd be
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
dope.
Those are what you call Monday morning made hats. Just like don't buy cars that were made on a Monday or a Friday.
Hey, and we know that fucking New Era used the same AI program that fucking Jeff did.
Nah!
They probably did.
Yeah, it was bad.
Fucking
That was
law.
what the angels look like. It was like that. Yeah, like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
funny.
Las Ass Raiders.
He's like, you should. I think I might, but I might not post
Bro,
them.
that'd be.
I'll be like,
I
over here
might have
Simona
posted.
on the corner selling them or something.
Yeah, they're black market that shit. Throw it up on eBay, you'll make a killing.
Yeah.
You're not trademarking because it ain't the Texas. It ain't the Rangers and shit.
Oh shit! But hey, great show, fellas. Great show. Y'all want to let them know what's going on? I know you guys got your show tomorrow, so let them know what's
Nate
going
and I
on.
have,
Anything we got?
Raiders
What's
Coast
going
to
on?
Coast tomorrow night, 10 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Pacific. I'm probably going to be on again during the day tomorrow with Chris. Hopefully it's not a super boring day like it was today. Hopefully there's at least a little bit of something. So, don't know what time I'm going to go on yet, though, but we'll definitely will be during the day.
Dope.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it'll be morning for you guys, probably like around 1 o'clock again. That's what I did today.
Okay. All right.
The only other thing I know of is I believe Turf said he's going to be here Friday night.
Yeah, that's what he said the other day.
So he's gonna
okay.
he's gonna do the Turf and rundown on Friday night like he used to.
I thought they were
So
going
he'll
to
be
do that
around.
Thursday. Okay, that's fine. What was I going to tell you? So my plan is to be there Friday, but I'm hoping I'm not. And the only reason is because I hope I win these Laker tickets. And now I can just go to the game.
Oh, there you go. Nothing wrong with that.
That'd be dope. Yeah,
Yeah. If I do win them, Nate, be on standby, dog.
I'm there.
It comes
Dog.
with three. Comes with three.
I'm there.
Oh, bro, don't tell me because I'll fucking drive my ass from Albuquerque, dog. I'll be like, let's go. I got a free place to stay, dog, so I ain't even got to spend for a hotel room.
Oh, that's
bro.
why your fam's over here, huh?
Yup. I'll be like,
Nav
hey,
man, you're on the East Coast. Where on the East Coast are you? I didn't know he was on the East Coast.
Nav man?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know, is he?
Yeah, he said that. He goes, I'm on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I'm the one that needs to be sleeping, he said.
I'm Bobby Boucher Jr.
Yeah, right,
Hey.
Ryan. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey.
Oh, hold on.
What up, Ron? What up, Ron?
What's up,
Your
bro?
ears be burning, dog. That's why.
All right, where's
Oh,
Leo?
for real.
You know what? I
Okay.
think you told me that the other day. That's right, Tennessee.
He's
That's
Tennessee.
right.
Oh shit.
No.
You know what's funny? And I don't know, maybe it's a Midwest thing or I don't know. I picked this dude up from Texas the other day, and he's like, where are you from? He's like, I'm from North Dallas. Somebody else, East Dallas. Why do y'all say that when you say you're somewhere? Like, we don't say that like I'm from LA or you tell them what town. You don't say East or West, really. Is that like a Midwest and East Coast thing? Like, because you said East Tennessee.
Well, I've said East LA, but that's like a
That's
city.
different though. That really is the city. It's called East LA. Like you don't say I live in West Whittier or North Whittier. South Whittier.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's saying he's on the East Coast, so I mean, East Tennessee.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Well, it's because the state's so goddamn long. Tennessee's just like a long.
That's what I remember. I told him about Texas because Texas is so fucking big. Like I know why they fucking
Well, it's like Massachusetts. If you live in Weston, Mass, you're living closer to the New York border. So, like Weston, Mass, even from my house, that's like almost over a 2-hour ride to get out to Weston, Massachusetts. There's like, it's just the way that like Weston.
Yeah, we
it's like you got upstate New York. Western New York's the same thing.
Yeah, because Cali, we only do northern and southern, and then Central Valley. That's it.
Yeah. We sort of say.
Well, again, you guys are shaped long. You know what I mean? So it's north, south, center. For you East and West Coast doesn't work for you in California.
But for us, not only that, because us, it's different way of living, even culturally. When you're from Southern Cali, even in the Central Valley, to Northern Cali, way different. Yeah. Yeah. I remember showing up to Oakland, like, these fools are from LA. You can tell. How fuck you guys can tell? You guys show up in your fucking shorts and your fucking sandals. That's why they knew we were from fucking LA. Like, yeah.
Hey, before we on out, let me share the results of the.
Dun.
I changed it up, so I asked everybody because we're on that other topic before we got to the final.
Which one?
The grading.
Okay.
Ask everybody how would you grade this free agency so far? A, B, C, or D? 48% says C. 41% says B. 13% says A, and nobody gave it a D. That's pretty cool.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Maybe when we brought up the Koonce thing, you pointed it out. Made a big difference. Even in the way I thought about it, I was like, "Ooh, we did keep Koonce and Butler, and those were two big ones I wanted to keep."
Those are two big ones for sure.
Aside from Spillane, I think the only one that really hurt me was Spillane because I like them.
Yeah,
no,
that did
for
hurt.
sure.
Yeah, you can't not hurt it.
Yeah, see, NorCal, Chico.
Yes.
Well,
I'm on the west side of Albuquerque, so there you go.
South Las. See, this was South Las Vegas.
There you go. You can just say Henderson, Enterprise.
Right, exactly. Henderson, Somerville, fucking.
I know, bro.
Wonderland.
Yeah, my state's so
North
small.
Vegas,
I just say I'm from Rhode Island. That's it.
No, but there is a North
through the
Vegas.
state.
It's the state might as well be as big as the city, so that's why.
There you go.
You can go from the Connecticut border to the Mass border in less than 40 minutes. You drive through the city of Providence, you close your eyes and blink, and it's fucking you're out of the city already.
Yeah, it would trip me out
to
going
downtown
to your area because I would want to rent a car and like literally drive through all those little states just to say that I drove through that many states in one day.
Oh yeah, definitely. You could bang out so many states just driving up the East Coast alone. Before you even know it, you just banged out like 10 states.
Where in the hell is Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg area?
I know Gatlinburg.
Yeah. I wanted to go there when we played the Titans, but that wasn't what the game we chose. We chose Pittsburgh instead. Yeah. Should Stickum have been banned? Damn. PA, you just age yourself, bro. Oh shoot! You know what? And it's funny because I think do I have them here? So I work with teams. I tell you guys. So we bought one of them, the gloves for receiver gloves. Those motherfuckers are so sticky, bro. Wow. You would think they have fucking stick them on them. So even though it's not allowed anymore, trust me, they still use shit like that. Because those fucking gloves, like you can't even touch nothing without your fucking sticking to you. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Yeah, at least you're not ending up with all that sticky shit all over you, though. Like fucking Jesus Christ, Lester Hayes used to keep a sponge full of it down his fucking pants.
Bro, I used to spray Pam on my jersey. Because I was a QB, so whenever the receivers put their hands on me, whenever they're fucking put their hands on me,
like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna put your hands on me, fool.
Why does it smell like someone's cooking out here?
Yep.
He goes to the side, like, that guy smells like fucking bacon grease or something. I don't get it.
That smells like a fucking deep fryer and shit.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yeah. Ref looks in the trash can. There's like a case of fuking Pam spray in there. All empty.
He's in the sticks. He really is. Yeah, I'm in the sticks. Stunkweed and moonshine. I've had moonshine. Yeah. There was this dude we used to kick it with in Oakland. We called him Hog Farmer. He was from North Carolina. Used to always show up in like overalls, sometimes no shirt. Fucking carry around this little barrel of moonshine he made. He got us so fucked up one day.
Oh, like the coach from Waterboy.
Huh?
Like the coach from Waterboy.
Yeah, like that. Yes. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Who's eating spam? Who's cooking back?
Who's eating spam?
It probably did smell like spam, bro. No lie.
Fucking Mike talks.
Yeah, I had to, bro. I'm only 5'7", bro. What the fuck? Especially when I had to play against those tall motherfuckers, man. Fuck y'all. I'm from a fucking Latino neighborhood, bro. We didn't get that tall.
No.
Yeah. Don't fuck with the pig farmer. Yep. That was him, bro. Hog farmer. That motherfucker got us fucked.
You ever see the movie Deliverance?
No, I don't think I have.
With Burt Reynolds? Yeah, you gotta watch that.
Is it
John
good?
Voight's in it.
Oh, okay. I know who he is. That's Angelina Jolie's dad. Yeah,
that's down that way where he's.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it then. No, my best advice: no pig farmer visits.
You look like a hog, boy. Fucking great movie.
First of all, they didn't take the Raiders. Oakland fucked up and let them go by not fucking getting them their stadium, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, have you seen the new stadium they're gonna build for the A's?
Oh yeah, it looks fucking amazing, bro.
It looks cool, bro. I wonder if it's gonna be it's kind of like a dome type thing. It's not full dome. It's kind of weird, and
it has to be closed, bro. You couldn't be playing in the summer and not heat.
No, but it looks open. Well, that's what I'm asking.
It could be. You could open it like how the Raiders can open their thing.
Oh, so it's open and closed. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah. It's something weird, but I think it's air conditioned or something.
Yeah, dude. If it's like so far, I would never go.
Oh no.
Oh, that was
not in 115 degree.
Not in the. Imagine going to a summer Oakland versus Dodger game. Oh hell
no.
That's true, Chris. The Aviators do have an open stadium, so
they do.
They play in the hot fucking summer sun.
Oh fuck that, bro. In Vegas in the summertime,
dude. I go to a charity softball game in Vegas every year in July. It's held at the Aviator Stadium. Oh my god! The first year I went, I was literally sweat dripping down my back, bro. It was bad. It was so bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to play travel ball when I was in the Navy, so we did softball. We had a couple tournaments in Vegas. One of them was in the summer. Fuck that, bro! I couldn't drink enough to get a buzz. I'm like, this is ridiculous. It all out. Yeah, sweating it all out. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah. It's a party in Vegas, bro. I know what you mean.
But yeah, anything else? Jay, I know you got your show on Saturday.
Yeah. So I got Good Morning Waiters this Saturday. So y'all know what we've been putting out there, but Rundown is now my newest co-host, and he is part of the show now permanently. So great addition. And then we have none other than Lo from Raider Nation Live will be tapping in with us on Saturday. So make sure you guys.
Oh, you got Lo coming on?
Yes, sir. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe, turn on notifications for that show. It's going to be good. It's going to be really fire. We're going to recap this week on any potential pickups down the line as well. So great show coming up for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that does make sense, Chris, why the dollars are a beer.
Yeah.
I want a $1 beer. What the fuck?
He said Nate playing against the old guys, old folks softball, yelling at them to hurry. Oh man, hey, so don't fucking think softball is just a bunch of old guys, man. Softball gets competitive as fuck.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, bad.
Especially when you do travel, man. We were in some leagues. It was competitive as fuck, bro. Yeah.
I did forget Saturday night. I got the Raiders last call with Chris for Raiders. Hopefully, Papa Rundown down with us this Saturday night. And I've already reached out. Might have Captain Jack on with us Saturday night also as a guest.
Oh damn!
Talking old school Raider stuff on a Saturday night.
I just need Jack and he can talk
four
about
old guys kicking it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to be on Raider Ben's podcast on Friday night.
That's right.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, cool. Yeah, let me know, bro. I'll
Friday night.
what's up.
So go ahead and check him
out.
Unless
we win those tickets, then you're going to the Laker game.
Exactly. Unless we win the tickets, then I'm sorry, Raider Ben, but I'll be around.
Buy my ass from Albuquerque, bro.
All right, fellas, take it easy. I'll talk to you later. Is there a video or a song that we're gonna put on the way out? Or
it's already set up.
Oh, it's already set up.
Later, everybody.
Tonight.
Jackson, here comes the pressure, and guess who? Max Crosby! Chu wants to set up the screen, instead he'll float it over the middle, jump ball, and it's Bowers down the sideline! The rookie from Georgia with the game's first score!
Vegas Raiders select guard Jackson Powers Johnson from